Hey, the Tao Daily Read just around the corner, and this is the temperature card for this energetic weather report. Mending, putting the parts and pieces of your life back together again, giving it some excitement, ending the era of pain and starting to heal, starting to mend. And the full moon in Scorpio with Pluto going retrograde, man, it's a perfect time. I'll give you the details coming up in a moment. Well, hello, and welcome to this latest edition of the Tao Daily Tarot. Thank you very much for being here, first timer, long timer, cross watcher. Everything is cool. Welcome. Come on in. Let's get to it. Alrighty, first of all, for those first timers, or maybe cross watchers who've never been here before, which would make you a first timer now that I think about it, in any event, all seriousness aside, what makes this different from other card readings is it's archetypal. I read the images from the card, and I only put out 8 cards. Generally, 8 cards. 4 decks, but 8 cards. The reason is, if you look at the definition of the word Tao, it means simple, direct path. And that's what I do. So it's 8 cards from 4 decks, and I focus on energies. Okay, I focus on the energy of coming, going, pushing, pulling. You go, what kind of reading is this? Stop and think for a minute. Every day of your life, you have things coming to you, going away from you, pushing you, pulling you, all the time. And it's those kinds of energies that help you navigate your life, or maybe stand in the way of you navigating your life successfully. So, rather than predicting, which puts you in a box, well, this is going to happen and this is going to... No. These are the energies. It's like an energetic weather report. In fact, it is an energetic weather report. You want to know pretty much, if you live anywhere on the planet, with few exceptions, you want to know what the weather's going to be like today. Okay? Is it going to be sunny? Is it going to be cloudy? Is it going to be rainy? Is it going to be snowy? Are we going to have tornadoes? Are we going to have hurricanes? What are we going to have so that I can prepare for the day? I can have more charge, more control over my day. And that's what this is all about. That's why I read the energies. So it's an energetic weather report. I do a hyper shuffle. And another thing that separates me from others is that I read in about 10 minutes. And the reason I do the reading in 10 minutes is because you have a life. COVID aside, you have things to do, people to see. You have to get stuff done. And a 10-minute read, give or take a minute, depending on the cards, you can easily fit into your life every day, especially since this is an energetic weather report, and the energies affect everybody on the planet. How those energies unfold, that's what I leave to you. You know what your life is. You know what's happening in your life. If you know the energies, then you can make the adjustments, just like the weather out there, okay? So, I did mention the hyper shuffle, so how about if I get to that? That's critical. In fact, that's a turning point in the reading. So let me show you the hyper shuffle. And there you go. That is the hyper shuffle. Let's get to today's Tao Daily Tarot reading. Oh, first of all, like, subscribe, even share. Hit that little bell there, and that will help me out a tremendous amount in terms of having YouTube help me. So let me help you now with this reading today, the Tao Daily Tarot. And this is what I call the overall temperature card, since this is an energetic reading. So here's the Oracle card. Mending. Boy, is that appropriate for where we are right now, or what? We got that full super moon in Scorpio coming up in just a few days. Scorpio is healing, regeneration. Added to that, we have Pluto, the planet that rules Scorpio, also turning retrograde at the same time. This is a very healing, mending period we are coming into. It's a really critical time. Could be, in many regards, because of the Pluto retrograde thing, the strongest moon or lunar phase that we have had so far this year in 2021. Big stuff. Mending. Alrighty, so this is an energetic weather report. Let's go to the energies of coming and going. We begin with the world. Endings, beginnings. Endings, beginnings. Boy, does that say full moon in Scorpio or what? Yeah, that's exactly the case. Full moon in Scorpio, and a lot. You're going to be digging deep. In fact, you're probably already feeling this heaviness, this there's some part of your life that's doing a resurrection or wants to do a resurrection, a mending, like the card said, a mending. And that's what this indicates. You're ending one phase and moving into a brand new one. You want to mend, you want to heal. This past year has beat you up, given you little back. You want to mend, you want your life back. Also, we continue with the energies of coming and going, and we have the Queen of Wands. This gal knows her stuff. She's passionate, she's energetic, she has a lot of confidence, she's charming, loves adventure. And when she walks into a room, everybody checks her out. Yes, yes, indeed. She is the fair damsel, right? And it's because of her confidence, her passion, her enthusiasm. And that's really, we've done this since the first of the year. There's been this message of returning enthusiasm. Give me my juju back in life. And this is just emphasizing that. We go now to the energies of pushing and pulling. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. A bringer of information. Incisiveness, intelligence, knowledge, activity, acting with certainty. Okay? And there is, with the sword, something said or something you are thinking right now that is acting like a Knight of Swords. You have come across an idea, come across maybe a conversation, something little, and I mean quick. It was in, out, over, but it left an impression. And that impression is what is firing you up right now to clear away all the clutter in your life and to mend, to heal some area of your life. And that is emphasized from the card Seven of Cups. There is someone you love. But there's a lot of some things that you love. Right about now, and this is the reason for the mending, this is the reason for the Scorpio, the deep dig with Pluto going retrograde. There are so many options out there. Some are false, some are true. I think by now you have a pretty good idea which ones are the phony ones, which ones are the reals. But that still leaves you with choices. And I've often said, you want to screw up a human being, give him more than one choice, and you're lost. Alrighty? Yeah, it gets difficult. And you see many options, you see many obstacles. And all of that is leaving you very confused. The reason why you have to mend. Okay? You got to put the pieces together in this jigsaw puzzle you call your life. Mending. And of course, the full moon in Scorpio, super full moon in Scorpio, and Pluto going retrograde. That's going to add a lot to the fuel, I'll tell you. We have here again, what do you know? The Queen of Wands. This is the first magnifier card. The Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands. Passion, enthusiasm. You want that zest for life. You want to enjoy your life. Right now, ain't so much doing it. Pardon the expression. But that's what you want differently. This is what you want done in your life. You want that enthusiasm, that joy, that joie de vivre back in your life. It's been taken from you, maybe stolen from you, you feel. You want it back like ASAP. And here's the final clarifying card, King of Cups. King of Cups, we're talking love. Yes, not necessarily romantic love. It could be that for you. You know your life. This is why I do energies and I don't predict. You know your life. Maybe there's someone in your life who is your King of Cups. Doesn't make any difference about the sex. It's just that concept, that idea. But you know the King of Cups, while they love deeply, they don't show it. They don't show it. That's the problem. And they can get emotionally demanding. Now, that may be you talking to you. You may have been just not loving it. Or if you wanted to love your life, you just couldn't show it. There was nothing there. But it's either some idea, something, somebody who loves you. Again, that can be you, but they're not showing it. And I believe something like that is really the key to the whole thing, because we have two Queen of Wands. We want the passion back in our life. We want it. We're demanding it. We want to mend our lives. And here's the vice versa card facing forward today. we do have the Knight of Wands. Again, Wands being passion. Very, very important. The Knight of Wands, of course, brings to the table confidence, courage, adventure, passion. This is what you're missing in your life. And in fact, in the pre-shuffle, I also came up with the Four of Pentacles, your values. You're hanging on to your values. The ones that have withstood this past year, you are holding tight. And also, in the pre-shuffle, I had the Hierophant as well. So the whole idea here, in the Hermit as well, don't want to forget that, because the Hermit was the only card in reverse, which means you have had enough internalizing what you want. It's now time to actually get to action and start mending your life. And I do see this full moon in Scorpio with Pluto going retrograde the same time. This is the big push to heal, to mend your life, to put those different parts and pieces of a jigsaw puzzle that you call your life, put them together, get the picture, finally get it back after a year or more. What a fabulous reading. Wow. Good for you. Good on you, I believe, as the Aussies say. So that is the reading for today. Remember, like, subscribe, and share. Very important in terms of trying to build this channel for YouTube. I thank you in advance for that. Also, I do a brand new read every day, 365 days a year. So I will be back here tomorrow with a brand new read. I hope you are as well. If you're not, because life happens, the next time you and I get together, we're going to take care of business. And between now and then, as I always do, I wish you blessings.